What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA, and yeah, you see this headline already, and you kind of saw this coming as soon as they announced that they were going to be bringing over the Daredevil series from Netflix over to Disney Plus. All right, you knew that this was going to come, and here it is. Charlie Cox is saying that the Disney Plus Daredevil series will be dark, but probably won't be as gory. The actor is reviving his portrayal of Matt Murdock, the Devil of Hell's Kitchen, in the 2024 show after leading a separate 3-season series for Netflix. So you guys know, if you've watched my channel for any period of time, I'm a huge fan of that Daredevil series. I thought that, hands down, bar none, it is the best superhero series that has ever been done. And it's not even close, okay? You know, you can talk about Smallville. Smallville had its moments, all right? But I think that this here is the quintessential best superhero series. Definitely better than anything that Marvel's ever done, all right? And now they're bringing it over and they're just gonna basically make it for the lowest common denominator, okay? Trying to attract a younger audience. Let's go ahead and read what Charlie Cox had to say. The Devil of Hell's Kitchen is back thanks to a Disney Plus revival, but don't expect masked Matt Murdock to pack the same bloody punch he did during Daredevil's Netflix run. In an interview with NME, star Charlie Cox, who first embodied the Nelson and Murdoch Law Office, co-founder and blind vigilante for 3 seasons starting in 2015, clarified the fans of the original series should expect some similarities within the Disney show Daredevil Born Again when it comes to its tone. But the actor also cautioned, as someone who believes this character works best when he's geared towards a slightly more mature audience, that other things will definitely be different. My instinct is that on Disney Plus, it will be dark, but it probably won't be as gory. So yeah, they're going to cut down on the blood. They're going to try to tone this thing down. And, you know, Disney and honestly, Hollywood in general, they don't seem to understand or care about what their fans want anymore, right? They don't understand why people watch their content. Put it that way. Because the thing about Daredevil, it was great because it took this no-holds-barred approach to storytelling, to the gore, to the violence, to everything, okay? You didn't know if you was gonna watch some dude like slice people up into a bloody pulp with a shiv in the prison, or that some guy was gonna get his head decapitated by a car door. You had no idea how violent this thing could be, and I was all for it, okay? And so were the fans of the original. That's why this thing is beloved, okay? All of the things that Daredevil, the original series on Netflix, did was phenomenal. Again, best series I've ever watched. But without that grit and gore and no holds barred, yeah, we're just gonna get what Marvel always does, okay? They're just gonna drop this thing into the Marvel formula generator and just spit out content, because that's what Marvel's been doing, all right? They're just gonna spit out some lukewarm content that nobody cares about. Fans of the original Netflix series were particularly attached to Daredevil's more mature, gritty, and unabashedly brutal TVMA take, which was applied throughout the Netflix Marvel Defenders universe, including on shows like Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. Born Again star is aware of those fans' expectations, but argues that pulling back on some of that violence and making the character and show more, oh, here's that wonderful word, accessible to a wider audience may not be a bad thing. I would say to those people, we've done that. Let's take things that really worked, but can we broaden, he said. Can we appeal to a slightly younger audience without losing what we've learned about what works? How slightly younger? How slightly younger are you trying to go, right? Are we trying to get kids in their preteens? Like, where are we at with this? Daredevil is like the show that you watch when you grown up a little bit and you kind of tired of the, you know, the formula Marvel stuff. Okay, I'm going to step over into this real gritty universe and I'm going to enjoy that. All right? What's wrong with making stuff for adults and just saying, hey, this is for the adults. All right? You got all your content down there for the PG-13 and under crowd. This is for the adults, and that's where it's at. Okay, and if you, once you get to this level, then you can see some different type of storytelling. I think all of that can exist within the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or all of these universes for that matter, okay? It's kind of like I was saying with Andor. Yeah, Andor is not for everybody, all right? Your little kids are going to fall asleep on Andor. They're not going to be, there's no exciting lightsabers and chases and things like that, but it's something for the mature audience so that they can still get into the universe and enjoy things about it. There's nothing wrong with that, having something for the mature crowd. And the fact is that they're still going to have this Daredevil like existing right alongside the Netflix Daredevil. It's not like they're going to put it on a different platform. It's on Disney Plus right now. So like you're going to have that Daredevil and this Daredevil, like at some point in time, it's just silly. And this idea of everything that needs to be, this word right here, man, This word right here is going to be the downfall of storytelling. Everything has to be accessible. Other people have to be able to access it. Why? Nobody needs to access this, that. Hey, look, it's here. If you want to watch it, it's accessible to your personality and your tastes. We don't have to just dumb everything down or lower the bar and just push it down to the lowest common denominator so that we can grab everybody. Because guess what? You're just going to lose the hardcore fans that liked Daredevil, like myself, to begin with. You're going to lose those crowds because nobody wants to see some watered down Daredevil. I'm not here for that. And neither are you. I guarantee you're not here for it either. Born Again will see Cox's Murdoch return as the avocado at law and Man Without Fear. In the series, the actor, who is returning alongside the original Kingpin actor Vincent D'Onofrio, says will not be a continuation of the Netflix show. The fact that Kevin talks about it as being a season 1 rather than a season 4, my feeling is this is a whole new deal. Yeah, I mean, pretty much like Born Again is just season 3. You know, that's what they've already done, Born Again. So I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe they're going to try to retell that same exact story. Who knows? Netflix's Daredevil, created by Drew Goddard and showrun in its debut season by Stephen S. DeKnight, was canceled in late 2018 ahead of the announcement that Marvel Studios was shuttering and would soon be folded into Marvel Studios. And then, of course, fans have been begging for everybody to bring them back. And then they finally listened to the fans, bringing them back. They put them in Spider-Man No Way Home. It was a great cameo. People loved that moment, of course. And then they had Vincent D'Onofrio and Kingpin and everything. And then they put Daredevil again and She-Hulk. And so fans are excited to see Charlie Cox back as Daredevil. But they're remembering the series that they did on Netflix, okay? They're remembering the 3 seasons and the Defenders and everything that they did on Netflix. You can go back and watch those again and live and relive those fond memories. But this show isn't going to be anything like that show. Okay, they're basically telling you that right now. So I would get your expectations down, down, down. Keep them very low, which they probably already are when it comes to Disney and Marvel. Your expectations are probably already underground at this point. You don't expect anything but garbage and trash coming out of this thing. So if they even come up with a decent Daredevil show, you'll probably, listen, I'll watch it because I give everything a shot, but I'm not going to be like expecting them to relive or recapture the greatness of that original series. Okay, this is going to be a watered down version of Daredevil. Who wants to watch that? Okay, the violence, the grittiness, the gore, that was absolutely a part of the series. So to go away from that, to me, again, it's just them being tone deaf. Okay, them not thinking. All right, again, Disney, Marvel, Hollywood in general, they don't know what they're doing anymore, and it's starting to come out in their content. Anyway, folks, what do you think about this situation with Daredevil coming back? You know, the watered down PG version of Daredevil, so you can make it accessible to all the little kids out there who want to see the Man Without Fear, you know, get down. Go ahead, get down in the comments. Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. See you next time.